Yeah, what's up guys, it's been a while. I've been back at work because I form part of the essential services, exams, busy writing them, and also the Wi-Fi has been a bit of an issue. I'm looking at getting different Wi-Fi, so hopefully I'll be able to stream a lot more, upload a lot more videos because I do enjoy it. Just been very busy, sorry about that, but let's get into this bit. So basically during this lockdown where I didn't have to work for the first 21 days, I played quite a bit and I ranked up during the World Cup. As you guys will see on the streams, go check them out. In the last one I already raged. Yeah. So basically I ranked up and everything and I actually got to Legendary. So I'm going to give you tips and tricks on how I got to Legendary and how I think most people can get to Legendary, people who aren't great players. So let's get right into this. Okay, so the first tip that I found was the weapon. When choosing a weapon, no matter what anybody tells you, you have to choose a weapon that you feel comfortable with. You can go watch endless videos, look for the weapons, attachments, whatever. Obviously it is important that the weapon has a decent damage and the drop-off isn't too hectic over a distance. But that also depends if you like being up close and personal with the person, or if you like being at a distance. But obviously with S&D, hardpoints, domination, most of the time you need to be close with a person, so you're kind of forced to do that. So basically when choosing a weapon, choose a weapon that you feel comfortable with, play with it. Play with the weapon 100 times, see if you like it. That's just a suggestion, but basically don't swap weapons out. At a point I was getting so frustrated with the whole weapon thing, I was changing a weapon every single game. Different attachments, trying this weapon, trying that weapon, and I got nowhere. You have to realize that when you use a weapon, you need to use it so the weapon's basically ingrained into you, if I can explain it like that. So that you get so used to the weapon, you know, okay, I have to pull this much down the screen when there's vertical recoil. I have to do this when there's horizontal recoil. I have to do this when somebody's close to me. I can free fire when somebody's 50 meters away from me. I can free fire when somebody's 10 meters away from me. I have to ADS when this is happening. I have to do this and that. So basically you have to learn the weapon. And that's the only way you're going to learn how to use the weapon, is if you play with it a lot. It doesn't have to switch out with. So basically what I think, pick your best weapon, put attachments on that you like, and from there on, change your attachment. And then maybe change the weapon, maybe change the scopes, just so you can see what's classic. And always look for weapon perks. Weapon perks help a lot, especially in different game modes. And I also suggest, if you like a weapon, use it through everything else. But if you find different weapons work for you in different modes, then use those weapons as well. But try and specialize in one weapon if you are able to do so. Okay, so the second tip from me will be sensitivity. I actually changed my sensitivity, got a different device. It doesn't play as well as on the S10e. It's a Samsung S30s. So it's not amazing, but I'm still using the S10e. I enjoy it a lot more, even if it's smaller. The A30s isn't bad, it's just a bit bigger, but anyway, that's for another video. Anyway, so basically I changed my sensitivity because I thought maybe it's a sensitivity, which it wasn't. It might have been a sensitivity. I'm playing around, helping me play a lot better in Battle Royale especially. But anyways, okay, so basically what happened was, I heard from Soldier that I could go change the sensitivity on or via HawksNest's website. So I'll link HawksNest's website, and I also went to go and watch a whole video on HawksNest. So basically, in this video, he explains how he gets the formulas to work out your sensitivities, how he does it for Battle Royale, how he does it for multiplayer, all these different things. So I'm going to give a brief a breakdown of what he says. So basically, in HawksNest's video, I'll link it down in the description. If I can find the video, I'll definitely link the website. He basically tells you, go to your multiplayer sensitivity, and then you take your thumb, both sides, you have to do that, and you go from your fully extended thumb to your thumb pulled all the way back. It's basically from the middle of the screen, usually that's where the thumb sits if it's fully extended, depending on what phone size you have, all the way to the end of your screen. And that sensitivity, you go put into his website and he'll give you the multiplayer sensitivity and your battle royale sensitivity. Works like a charm, amazing. That man is onto something. And that's what I used, and my sensitivity's been great. I've been absolutely nailing battle royale, getting crazy kills, and I'm loving it. Okay, that's the second tip. Now for the third tip, which like I know like most people have friends in the game, but some people don't. But I have realized that if you're playing with friends or people you know, you play a lot better as a squad than going into a game one man alone. I don't know why, but that's what I've seen. I've heard it from other people as well, that a group of people seem to play better together if they know each other. Maybe it's because of communication. Because like usually when I play on a server, I get people from all over the EU because we play on a European server, and like I can't communicate with them, or they don't want to communicate, or you know, they're swearing at you, or they're just doing their own thing, and there's no like camaraderie. You don't bind together because you don't care, if I can say it like that. So I suggest find a good friend group, find people who want to play with you, find people who actually want to speak to you, communicate, and you all have a final goal, which is reaching legendary. I think that is one of the most important things, because I've seen you can drop easily 250 points, no problem, in the matter of 2 or 3 hours if you do not have the right teammates. And that has been, I think, the most important thing. I pretty much never enter a game unless I'm playing at least with one other person that I know, because I know that I will lose points 95% of the time. I like playing with a team of at least 3 people I know, but I definitely do not enter a game without playing at least with one person that I know. Okay, so then my fourth suggestion is, as I said, guys, you know, some people don't have the best Wi-Fi network, the ping's not the best. I usually play on 95 to 105 ping, around there, then I'm fine. As soon as I go over that, I'm lagging. Ping does change the game completely, and I don't care what anybody says. I've played PUBG, I've played this, I've played many other games. Ping makes a huge difference. But to try and combat your ping a little bit, obviously a phone, not everybody can afford an amazing phone with a 6 gig RAM and this high-end processor and fans, and okay, that's not realistic. Look at your frame rate and look what the max is on your phone. Some people might have that on medium or whatever. So usually I put my frame rate on max and my graphics on medium. Don't put your graphics on full. There's no need for it. You don't need to have the best graphics in the world, because that charges your battery first of all, and that destroys your battery when everything's on full. But also it causes you to lag, and it causes you to rage, and it causes you to become an average player when maybe you could be a much better player. And a lot of people, you know, obviously you always want to rock the best, but in something like this, I usually rock my graphics on medium, even on the S10e, and my frame rate is on full, because I like to gather that information as quick as possible. Okay, so my last tip, which is tip number 5, is going to be time. Guys, this takes time. I'm pretty sure any average player can get to legendary with all these tips, but it takes time. You need loads and loads and loads of time. It doesn't just happen overnight. If you're not playing like 8 to 10 hours a day, it's gonna take you a long time to get there. All these YouTubers, they have time. It's their job. They have to do it. That's how they make money. That's why they have so much time. It looks like it's so easy. Yes, some of them are amazing players, but others, they spend so much time in the game, and that's how they get there. So don't get upset and rage and leave the game. That's how I used to be when you can't get it right. Obviously, being upset doesn't help you win a game because you don't think when you're upset. But relax, maybe put the phone down, just chill a little bit and go play again. But it does take time, guys. You're not going to get there overnight. You need to play a lot, to win a lot, to get to Legendary. And that's what I found. If you have enough time, you will be able to get to Legendary. No matter what. So guys, if you can follow these tips, and a lot of people don't have time, but if you can try and make a little bit of extra time maybe for gaming, follow these 5 tips and let me know how you guys do. Thanks for watching. But if you